Hi there everybody. On today's video I have this Mini Cooper 2009 and I'm going to be changing the condenser for the air conditioning. It's not working. We had it checked by the specialists. When they tried to refill the system, they found that there is a leak at the condenser. So we had the system drained, so it's important that the system is drained before you tackle any air conditioning jobs, as you can suffer with frostbite, or also it's toxic to release this gas into the atmosphere. So with that in mind and the system empty, we can tackle, in this case, the condenser. The condenser is sitting at the front of the car, just behind this, and we are going to have to remove the grill and to get access. So this grill, I've already removed some of it. You have some plastic clips holding it in there. You just pull the center out. So you pull the center out and then the clip comes out. And there is 4 of them. Now the little tricky bit about removing this grill, it's that there are some plastic clips. Just gonna try to focus on one that we need to press to get this out. Let's try to, because I've already removed this one a little bit, but it's basically that bit there, that plastic black bit sticking out there is part of the clip, and there will be 4 of those. I think the best thing for me to do is to take it out, and then I will show you more or less what needs to be done. So once you get one out, 1 or 2, the rest will be easier to come out. So these are the ones. You just need to try and press it a little bit there to release it. One of them broke, but there's another one here, and there's another one here. So there is 4 of them. So you do need to be quite gentle so it doesn't break. I'm not sure when that one snapped, because we had this car in for something else previously, so it's possibility it snapped then. So we have the condenser here, and you can see it's attached to the radiator. So just going to remove this screw here and this one here. These are Torx T20. Just release that little mount. Okay, so now we come this far. Grill is out. I'm gonna get the car up, and we're going to disconnect the connections of the condenser here. And then I'm going to lower the car back again, and we're going to remove it from here. Okay, so I just got the car up, and looking from underneath here, we can see the connections up there. And what we need to do, we need to undo the Allen screw that's just in there holding this connection to the condenser. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I have a 5mm Allen in there. Just remember to wear eye protection as well. Okay, so there is two of those Allen bolts in there. It's just that one is on the right hand side and the other one is to the left. It's a little bit difficult to see, so we can just about see that one, but the other one is just sitting on the side. Okay, just a bit fiddly getting the socket in there. Okay, those two are practically loose, and now I can move this. This is already become detached from the condenser. Okay, that's practically disconnected. I do have to undo that bolt a little bit more. Okay, so that is completely disconnected now. As we got those two Allen bolts out, you will notice that there is a 10mm kind of screw bolt that is just in there, just above the connection there, and we need to remove that one as well. So that shouldn't be too hard, really. So basically, you can just get this a little bit out of the way. You can just about get that 10mm there. Okay, so that's nearly out, I think. Still a little bit. Okay, I got the little 10mm. Now I'm going to lower the car and we can remove that condenser. So I have my new condenser here. This is the box. That's the condenser down there. You can just check, make sure the connections are the same, just in case, just before you remove everything, obviously just make sure connections are the same, that way you don't have to be waiting for the part again. So yeah, like I said, this is the one we got for this particular car, 2009, and now we're gonna carry on with the job. Okay, so now I've lowered the car. Now we just want to get this out, and this should basically, this pretty much should slide up like so, and usually some corrosion gets in here, and that's somewhere here this starts leaking. Well, now I'm just going to prepare my new condenser. I'm going to fit it. Okay, here's my new condenser. We just need to remove this here. Also, you will find there's two O-rings in the condenser. These are special for this kind of thing. So you can't just use any O-rings because they won't. They will just break or deteriorate. Okay, so just remove those clamps here. There will be some rubber plugs in here, and you might hear also some air coming out. It's just a bit of air pressure there, and we are ready to get this back in there. This pretty much just sits on a they just sit on some mounts down there. Okay, that's in there now. So what we can do now is have a look underneath how it matches, and we're gonna change the O-rings, and also we are going to fit the 10mm screw. So I'm gonna get the car up now. So looking at this from down here now, I'm just gonna try and get these pipes down a little bit. Just want to remove the O-rings, these O-rings here. That liquid that's coming out there is the dye that they put up in the system to recognize where the this might be leaking from. I kind of ran out of battery on my camera, so just a quick thing here. If you find that this doesn't match, so you might find that this bit here is a little bit high and you can't put the 10mm screw in there. What I've done basically is I've got this long Phillips screwdriver here, and just gently put it on that hole, but we don't want to damage anything, so I just gently got it in there. And brought this down a bit. And so by bringing this down gently, it managed to align the 10mm screw up there. And now what we need to do is remove these O-rings. Also, you will notice that your new O-rings, one is a little bit bigger than the other one, and also a little bit skinnier, so this is a bit thicker. And the thicker one goes, thicker and smaller goes on this pipe here, the smaller pipe, and this is a thicker pipe. We're gonna put the bigger one in there, the bigger and the skinnier one in there. But we need to remove these old ones. So I'm just trying to get those out while I'm holding the camera here. Okay. There we are. So That is bigger and that's smaller. I'm just gonna fit this with my 2 hands and then we'll get back to it. Okay, I've got my O-rings in there and I put a little bit of grease, just a little bit of multi-purpose grease around the O-rings, so when we push that into the connection, it's gonna be a smooth connection without damaging the O-rings or anything like that. Okay, just have to go through here. There we are. Okay, so that's in there, and now you just need to push it in. And that's it. And now we get our 2 Allen screws in there, and then I can lower the car. So I'm going to get those screws in there now. Okay, so I got the car down now, and all this is nicely in place, and now we just need to put our little retaining bits here that keep the condenser in place, and this other one goes in there like so. And we just have our Torx screws to go in there. So it's just a matter of obviously tightening these screws. And we're pretty much finished here, really. The next step will be to take it back to the AC gas people for a recharge, so they can recharge it for us and put the dye in and check that everything is properly, so working properly, so we can put the grill back on here as well. So again, this just literally plugs back in there. And then we're gonna have our little retaining clips going in there, and that's pretty much it for today. So I hope this video helps, and thank you for watching.